What is good with it, YouTube? Fight fans all over the world. It's your boy, the realest of the real. Yes, sir, I said it. Real talk boxing. It is a privilege and honor and a major blessing to be back with you, beautiful people, yet again. 2023 Fighter of the Year is none other than Naoya Inoue. I probably tortured that name. AKA the Monster. I hear so many people pronounce it differently. I tried. Listen, what's the problem? I see Inoue getting a lot of hate. I see a lot of people throwing a lot of shade on Inoue. Now, it's okay to disagree, but I just see a lot of shade being thrown. And it's mostly coming from a lot of Terrence Crawford fans who felt like Terrence Crawford deserved it. Now, I got to be honest with you. One fight, in my opinion, doesn't warrant Fighter of the Year for 2023. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. It was highly anticipated. It was an amazing pay-per-view event. Everybody wanted to see it. And Crawford won that fight in grand fashion. I actually thought that Errol Spence had a slight edge in that fight going into it. And Crawford made it look really, really easy. And became undisputed in his second weight class. That's all good and dandy. But you took the rest of the year off. There was other fights that you had time to make. Now, it's not Inoue's fault that you didn't fight again. It's not Inoue's fault that you didn't get in there with Boots, because that fight could have happened. It could have happened. But you decided to chill. And I believe banking on that one fight. It was an amazing fight. I take nothing away from Crawford. Crawford is an amazing fighter. But to me, one fight doesn't do it. One fight doesn't do it. Inoue's last fight, he became undisputed. And I believe that was his second weight class as well. Correct me if I'm wrong. He mollywopped Fulton. I knew that fight was going to be competitive. I said it would be. I gave the edge to Inoue, but he just ran through him. And he had another fight in between the Fulton and the Palace, I believe is his name. Did Fulton happen in 2023 or 2022? Either way it go, activity is what is giving Inoue Fighter of the Year. Activity. You ain't sitting around waiting. You ain't sitting around marinating for no fight. He ain't sitting around waiting for the fight to build up. He going out there and he handling business. Work rate. Inactivity is what doesn't get you Fighter of the Year. And Crawford, you could have fought again. There's a lot of people want to see you in there with Boots. And I feel you should have been in there with Boots this year. You had time. It could have been negotiated. But you laid back in the cut. That's not on Inoue. Inoue's out there putting in work. And I'm telling you, I'm seeing major boxing channels pissed off about this, mad about this. Inactivity. One fight doesn't do it. Not for me and not for a lot of other people. Take nothing away from Crawford. I'm a fan of Crawford. I take nothing away from what he did, the first male to become undisputed in 2 weight classes. He going down in the history books. So don't think I'm hating. But I agree with Inoue being 2023 Fighter of the Year. That's just my opinion. That's how I feel about it. Activity versus inactivity. People saying he a hype job. People saying he this and that. Dude can fight. And he's special. He's very, very special. He does a lot of things in a fashion that a lot of fighters just cannot do and will not be able to do. He made major adjustments in the second fight against Donaire. Like, was, oh man, Donaire is old. He should have went, to distance with Donaire. Man, Donaire is an accomplished fighter. Yeah, he old, but he can still fight. But when they rematched, what happened? What happened? He came back even better, even stronger. A lot of things that Nonito Donaire was doing in the first fight wasn't flying in that second fight. Capitalized. IQ. IQ, man. Ring generalship. I agree with it. 100%. And a lot of people going to be mad at me because of this video. But it's all good. People stay mad at me. It is what it is. Crawford, to me, I believe, is a close number 2. I don't know who I would have as number 3. Maybe Devin Haney. I mean, I really don't know who else, to be honest with you. But what I do know is that Inoue, a.k.a. the Monster, in my opinion, and a lot of others, deserve 2023 Fighter of the Year. What do you think about it? Comment down below. Let your boy Real Talk know. As always, respect all, fear none, God bless. Until next time, Real Talk Boxing. I'm up and I'm out here.